Hello, watchers. It's been interesting. It's about quarter to midnight Saturday, and right now you can see I had a bit of emergency. I just got a new used tank. That tank was sitting on top of that stand. That tank on the bottom is cracked. I was gonna take it out of there, and then I didn't feel like it. I just got a cover and just covered it up. Had that one sitting on top of it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Now that one down there, as you can kind of see, there's a big crack in it, and then there's another crack in the other back corner. I was gonna take this guy and transfer him over there to his new large home. I made a vlog earlier today talking about how I was excited I found a tank, but about an hour and a half ago sometime, I kind of noticed that the water level was dropping, or at least it seemed to be, and I was like, I don't know if that's just me. There's no way it's evaporating that fast. So I walked over and I noticed the cover I had sitting here, which was a black sheet covering it, was quite soaked, and I was like, oh shoot. And I started looking everywhere. I'm like, where is it leaking from? The tank was leaking. And the bottom tank started catching water. It took about 10 gallons of water, and it caught about 10 gallons of water out of here. I only had about 40 gallons in there, so I was going to transfer the rest of the water out of that into there when the tank got done cycling. But I don't know if you can really see this on the tape, but the silicone on the bottom started to separate. So after forming a one-man fire line with a gallon bucket and these two black buckets, I don't even know what I did. Oh, there it is. I started filling these up as quick as I could and dumping the water down the tub. It took me probably about a good 30-40 minutes to empty the tank that way and to get everything cleaned up. Luckily I caught it though. I didn't go to sleep and have 40 gallons of water all over the place. That would have been absolutely fantastic. Whew. So never seems to get better around here. I'm really glad I was unwilling to take that tank out right now. I think I'm gonna leave it in there just in case it happens again. This should be an easy fix. Just get some razor, cut off all the old silicone, and put on some new silicone. Make sure, if you guys ever do this, get the right type. There's, specific weather type silicone or aquarium safe silicone. My cat just thinks he's in a winter wonderland right now. He's just running all over the place, excited like hell. Oh, maybe he's hoping the fish will die and I'll get to eat him. But yeah, that's my mess at almost midnight. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm dumbfounded right now. I couldn't believe that happened. I'm glad I caught it. Like I said, I didn't even hear it leaking. I unplugged the pump and all that. I disconnected the power so I can start scooping the water out so they wouldn't burn up. And I heard water dripping, I want to say, because I thought it was like the pump. I was like, isn't the pump off? I thought the pump was still pushing out water, trickling sound. Then I looked underneath, and that's when I noticed it was draining into that tank. If you guys ever worry about a tank leaking or dripping, just put another tank under it. I mean, it seemed to help me some. Like I said, I took about 10 gallons out of that one. Luckily, it didn't fill up enough to hit the cracks. Maybe I'll seal up those cracks just in case it happens again. Man, that sucks. I know the King of DIY. I've seen a story about. He said that he tried with an acrylic tank, he tried to reseal it and cause it to unseal because the way that it melted, it kind of unsealed it before it could seal it, and it just burst out on him. He said it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. He was screaming through his house for help as he tried to hold the tank together. But we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get it fixed, put it back, and he'll have a larger home. It's kind of disappointing now because I was like, finally got a new place for him to live and falls apart. Ain't that right, Butters? Yeah. You did it, didn't you? You set it all up. He seems very spry right now. I don't know why. Well, yep, 50-gallon leak. Luckily, it didn't end up on the floor. And I'm glad, actually, most of it didn't. That sheet was wet, but I kind of curled it back up and folded it over the inside. I can't remember what the physics term is it, but water can travel, actually, it can travel upwards. And that's what I had it do, travel back into the tank. So yeah, my floor is actually pretty dry right now. I went and grabbed the towel and kind of laid it down there to catch any kind of drippings that were coming off the tanks. Thank God. But luckily I didn't go to bed on time tonight, because if I did, I would have woke up to one hell of a mess. So I guess I gotta catch a ride to the hardware store and get some silicone. Pretty sure he's a little disappointed right now. Ooh. You guys got any interesting stories, go ahead and share them in the comments. But other than that, you guys want to like, go ahead and like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you guys good luck with any fishing adventures that you guys go through. And have a good night.